Welcome to our channel. Now we're going to continue to talk about the purgative formula. 增液承气汤 and 新加黄龙汤. In this video, we're going to talk about these two purgative formula. Let's see the ingredients first. So 增液承气汤. The ingredients are 玄参、麦冬、生地、代黄、芒硝. As you can see from the ingredient, as you can see from the name actually, 增液承气汤, it actually is modified 增液汤 and 承气汤. So you can see from the ingredient, the first three, 玄参、麦冬、生地, these three are 增液汤 and 代黄、芒硝. So these are 调味承气汤. They remove 甘草. 玄参、麦冬 and 生地. These three actually you can find the herbs in tonify. The function of the herbs is tonifying. So the function of the herbs are tonify. So it's actually not bitter cold herbs to clear the heat. It's the herb to nourish to improve, to increase to help the indeficiency in the body. So when we use this kind of formula for diarrhea, for constipation, we want to cause diarrhea. The dose of these three herbs must be high. If you use normal dose or very small dose, it doesn't work. So 玄参you may use 30 gram, 麦冬 30 gram, or 生地 30 gram. So we don't use 10 or 15 gram in this formula. And the next one is 新加黄龙汤. As we talk in the purgative formula, the general information of that, the main symptoms of these groups of herbs are constipation. So if the patient have constipation, and especially if the constipation is due to internal heat, and the internal heat combined with the stool, it may cause constipation. It may cause abdominal discomfort or abdominal pains, and the patient doesn't want anyone to press. And as the disease as the disease progress more, the patient may be weak because of the heat, or if the patient was mistreated, if the patient supposed to be used purgative formula to cause diarrhea, to clear the internal heat, but the previous practitioner they don't know, so they didn't use this kind of formula to reduce the internal heat. The patient will still have a lot of heat in the intestine, and in the intestine they can cause the indeficiency, and also the heat can consume qi, which is also the energy. So the patient may be weak. At this stage, the patient is weak and have a lot of heat and constipation. Then we use 新加黄龙汤. Let's see the ingredients of 新加黄龙汤. 新加黄龙汤, 生地、甘草、人参、代黄、玄参、麦冬、当归、海参、姜汁. The last one, 姜汁, is actually fresh ginger juice. Fresh ginger juice. As you can see from the ingredients, 生地、玄参、麦冬, it's actually 增液汤, the one we talked in previously just now. we also use high dose can tonify in. We still remember when we talk the 承气汤、带黄 and 芒硝. We said in previous video, 芒硝 is sodium sulfate, and sodium sulfate, the large intestine is very hard to absorb them actually, so it causes the pressures, the high pressure in the intestine. It will absorb the water into the intestine to soften the stool. But if the patient is weak and he already have insufficiency, so there's not a lot fluids can be absorbed into the large intestine, so we use 增液汤. 增液汤, from the name we can see it's actually 增液 means increase the fluid, so we use 生地麦冬玄参 to increase the fluid in the body. And also in this formula, we use Tang to activate the blood circulation. One of the most important herbs here is Zeng, is ginseng. Ginseng can improve the immune system, can improve the qi and blood circulation. So in this case, the patient is actually very weak, so we use ginseng to improve the patient's qi and blood level, the condition. Once the energy back, the patient can react with the herbs. Because of the constipation, if we use purgative herbs, it's actually sometimes the patient is too strong for the patient. So as we use the herbs, we still need to use ginseng to help to improve the body condition. And here we have used one Zeng. Zeng can tonify, can improve the yin directly, and it's a very good herb to improve. It's very good herb for yin deficiency. The last one we're going to talk about is jiangzhi, the fresh ginger juice. Why we use the fresh ginger juice here is to warm the stomach, because all the herbs, the previous herbs there, 生地、人参、带黄、玄参、麦冬, all these herbs are cold. They either bitter or sweet, but they are cold. So we use, and this patient is got very weak body condition. The weak body condition is include the weak stomach function, digestive function. So we use the fresh ginger juice to warm the stomach, to help to improve, to activate the circulation. Also, the fresh ginger juice have the function of avoiding vomiting or avoid nausea. 新疆黄龙汤 is actually modified 黄龙汤. 黄龙汤 is very interesting. It's from the ingredients is from 大承气汤. So 大承气汤, it actually is modified 大承气汤, add ginseng, 当归 to tonify the qi and blood. They add 生姜、大枣. They add ginger and 大枣 to tonify the stomach for the digestive system. There's one very special herb, 桔梗. 桔梗 was added in 黄龙汤. 桔梗 is a herb for lung. It can clear the phlegm and it goes to the lung. And 桔梗 is moving upwards actually. So here why we use 桔梗 for 黄龙汤. And actually 黄龙汤 is used for diarrhea to treat constipation. But why we use the herbs for the lung? It's from the theories that The lung and the large intestine are coupled organs. Also the meridian, they are coupled meridian. So when we treat the large intestine, we use some herbs for the lung to help the couple and to open the lung to make it easier for diarrhea. That's why we use 桔梗 in Huang Tang. Thank you for watching our video today. For more information, you can visit our website